Well, y'all know what it is. We'll Spot You Five.
Yes, Lord.
We back.
Yes,
We
yes.
back. Another episode with the Mix Network.
Yes, Lord.
Back in the lab.
Mix Network, we in the lab. Great. It was good.
Got my man Milky Bone.
I'm here.
My boy Ramos.
I'm back.
Dimes on the end.
Absolutely.
So y'all just sit back, relax, enjoy the episode. Want to give our love and appreciation to city of Reedsville. We all went out to the game last night, had a good time, got a lot of love from the city.
Thank y'all very much.
We really appreciate that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna give back to the city.
Also, shout out to the boys team and the girls team.
Yeah, shout out to Reedsville
basketball, boys, girls basketball.
Y'all did a great job.
Great job.
Great job.
Only point I have on the end of that is the girls basketball team that the coach should have told them to foul on the last 4 seconds instead of let them run around.
Yeah, y'all let one get away. And don't let one catch the ball.
They should have.
Y'all let one get away, but it's cool.
Person that they was actually using to infiltrate because she was dishing it off as she got in the inside. And,
we're speaking in reference to the Reedsville Moorhead varsity girls team.
Varsity girls basketball. Yeah, because number 14 was their facilitator.
Yeah, she was doing everything.
She should have never caught the ball.
Never had the ball in her hands at all.
From a minute and 50 seconds left in the game. It should have been everything in your mind. 15 seconds. They just dribbled out.
Yeah, they just
dribbled out.
Then they was laughing about it like, you know.
It's like, because then nobody know what to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I would just slap one on across.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And nobody
yeah. But in my opinion, in those type things, man, like, and this is no, shot at nobody, man, like, because I coached, you know what I mean? And the one thing that I didn't do was teach situational type things.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like when we played football, we went over situational type situations. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We ran the 2-minute drill.
Mm-hmm.
We ran the no huddle. You know what I mean? We ran if it's 4th and 1 and we in this spot of the field, which plays we would run, which ones we wouldn't run, different things like that. So it's all about situational type things. You know what I mean?
But typically you get that in practice depending on the coach and you get put in situations, but I don't know about that particular situation. But also I think that you still go listen better. Because I think they got adrenaline running. It's a close game.
Yeah.
You were winning
They want to win.
by 20, and they walked you down, so you got emotions running.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to edge them out. It's a lot.
But see, we've all been in that situation to where they got crowd noise, your heart beating fast, or adrenaline going, and then you had a lead, and then the team come back, and then all of a sudden, then it's like, when you're in that moment, you don't hear anything.
It ain't the same if you're ahead when you're behind, when you're trying to score, because you already got that mentality. I'm up, so I ain't really got to do a whole lot. I just got to, keep my defense up so they don't score and catch up. But once they catch up, then that mentality changes. Like, we got to score.
It's quick.
We got to do that.
If you ain't careful, it's a quick flick. Like, before you know it, you're like, oh, man, now you struggling. It's like, what happened? Because we were just up 10 points. Now they tied. How they tied?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What happened? What was going on?
And I'm a Reedsville fan. I bleed blue and gold. But the young lady from Moorhead with the long ponytail, she's very fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
I noticed when she was catching the ball, she never brung it down. She kept it high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talking about the tall girl?
Yeah.
Number 12, I think.
Very,
Every
very
rebound she got stayed above her
I want to
waist.
say number 12.
Yeah, very fundamentally sound.
Stayed above her waist.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And as far as the boys game, like, the one thing I say about the Reedsville boys is those guys are very mentally tough. You know what I mean? They don't get rattled. They don't. It's a different level of I don't even know what the word to call it, but
I chalk it up to competition, man. I'm just glad that they handle what comes with competition correctly, because it's a lot of trash talk, a lot of emotion, especially when you that team. You know what I'm saying?
But then they so-called out rival.
Yeah, so
everybody got something to prove in this game. We got to do this.
Kendrick Harris, you playing Deontay Gill, you playing these names. You know these names. You act like you don't, but you know these.
Yeah, they names is out there.
And the crazy part is, like, to me, the funniest thing that I watch when I watch Reedsville basketball is when I watch the other team's guard try to get in Deontay's head. That is the funniest thing to me, because Deontay has a switch. You know what I mean? And he determines when he turns that switch on. It's little spurts of the switch during the course of the game. You know what I mean? But I've been watching him since his freshman year, and it doesn't matter how big the stage is, he keeps the same autopilot mentality the entire game. He's like a Ray Allen.
All I know, boy want to bucket, boy get
Yeah, but
He's gonna get a bucket. He like a Ray Allen.
And if you want to lock, you lock.
You lock.
Yeah, it's so loud because he's usually 2 steps ahead of people. Like he's thinking 2 frames ahead of you.
Yeah, and it's just weird to watch other teams point guards try to get in his head, try to talk trash to him, and he just don't say anything.
Like I ain't gonna use this opportunity to bag on the little point guard go ahead as bad as I want to.
the little light skin number
Like
3.
the little reason Ricky wants to really. But I get it.
Hey, look
Blame
though.
that guy.
Do you remember the point when the number 3 was doing? I think he was talking too much or something. They took him out the game, and the other dude came and had to guard Deontay. He was like, "Dang!"
Because you know
I
what?
was like, "Hey, why you pulling up for
You know
this?"
what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Come on
They
out
took
here.
you back out the game
Come
quick.
on out here and get this work right quick before you leave, though.
Yeah.
But and I'll be the first to admit I'm not that guy because I played basketball, and my thing is when you talking to me, I'm gonna give it back to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They couldn't take
But
it.
it's a different era, bro. You
When
know,
we all played,
Bro.
when we all
They could
played,
not take it.
It was almost a fight every time.
and shout out to Banks too, because Banks was the 5th player on our team. You know what I mean? When we played, that was part of the game. You know what I mean? That was part of it. Because if you talking to me, trust me, we gonna give it back to you.
right?
I don't know whose mama. I don't know whose mama. And that's how I come on the court. Who's ever mama?
Like,
Oh, you go on me. Okay, I got you. Come on.
And normally how it played
Bring
out,
your mama.
and normally how it played out was people always thought that me and him was the weak links because we was always bigger.
Yeah,
They-
give us the fat boy. We want them two. Come here, big boys. You two. Come
Hey,
on over
And
here.
y'all got this work. You know what I mean? Y'all got this work.
He know about that work.
Dan will know about the work.
Dan will know about that work.
Greensboro know about the work.
Greensboro know about that work.
Hey, you know,
Yeah.
he that she used to tell us, "Don't y'all come here, Doug."
JC know about that work. The Y know about that work. The Rick know about that
It
work.
was a story where me, Dimes, and Banks with the A&T. And at that point, I don't know if they still got it because I ain't been there in a while. A&T had a court outside and they had a court inside.
what's the gym?
You know what I mean? The gym. You know what I mean? So we never went in the gym. We always played outside. You know what I mean? So we went, played outside, ran outside. We beat every team that was outside. Me, Dimes, Banks, and 2 randoms. You know what I mean? We ran outside.
This is true.
So
This is true.
that came back the next day, same thing. Ran outside. You know what I mean? So I don't know who this random guy was that made a comment like, yeah, y'all doing all this outside, but y'all can't do it in the gym. So we ignored him and he just kept chirping. So we ain't even going to the gym that day. We stayed outside, kept playing ball outside, ran the gym again. The 3rd day we went back, it was a crowd outside. So then, before we even started playing, a guy already had his team picked. You know what I mean?
Ready for y'all to play.
The green 510 Mustang pulled up. Me, Dimes, and Banks got out. The dude dropped 3 of his team and was like, I got them 3. Before the game even started, dude was like, yeah, or y'all go again, won't come in the gym. I looked at them and was like, when y'all want to go in the gym? They was like, man, it don't matter to us. So he goes in the gym. When we go in the gym, it's packed. I mean, people all around in the bleachers.
My response is actually,
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we go in the gym, there's people all around in the bleachers everywhere. You know, like whenever you go play volleyball, where you that one guy who dressed like he nice, who dressed like he
Got all the attire.
Ross.
absolutely.
like I'm talking about Jason Rose.
Ross. Am I lying?
No, hold on.
The freshest ever, bro.
Listen,
I'm talking about
Do that
Ross
walk
had
with that
game,
walk.
though, man.
I'm talking about-
game.
I'm talking about
Ross had a little game, but Ross was dressed like he could dunk.
I'm talking about
Yeah, he did.
Look.
Yeah.
So we go in the gym. I mean, we go in the gym, one game go on. So the dude was like, I got them 3. So we warming up, bull jiving or whatever the case may be or whatever. And one of the dudes was like, I don't feel like playing no defense today, so I'm going to guard the fat guy. You know what I mean? Talking about me.
Yeah, fatty.
Don, so I was like, all right, cool, no doubt. So right before we checked up, I told him, I said, look, what you're going to do is I'm going to pass you the ball. You're going to pass it back. I'm going to fake it to him. Ben's going to do a back cut. I'm going to throw the lob. He going to dunk. Yeah, right. That's exactly what happened. So then Dimes told his boy, hey, you better switch because my fat homie finna kill your boy over there. You know what I mean? They ain't listen. After about 6, 7 straight jumpers, Brown.
Man,
You know,
man.
working them.
Splash, bro.
They was arguing, dog. When I say, then after that, we ran them. Like when I say I ran out about 9 straight, all jumpers.
And then they were here after the games all the time. Good game, fat boy.
You got
What's the ball? Y'all surprised us. Yeah.
But I'm talking about we put in that work. He's just
We did.
It's one of them things where the competitive nature, like I think man was talking about earlier, well, as far as on the Facebook post, as far as the intensity level, as far as the games. And honestly, it's more of an era thing. 'Cause these boys get intense. They play some when they have to. When the competition is where it needs to be. When they were playing the team, they know they were going to pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of a cakewalk. No offense to what it is, and so the intensity level's a little different. But we've seen when they play teams that they have to
actually play.
like at the John Wall tournament.
You know,
They got down 11-13-0 and they had to dig in and really search themselves to figure out, and they got the job done. But I'm gonna tell you who the workhorse is, and you know,
J9.
Not even J9. Well, yeah, J9. Shout out to J9. He's the workhorse, but because he don't score a whole lot of points, Cam don't get a lot of recognition.
Right, but
Cam is
all the rebounds.
Cam is like the Horace Grant of the team. Cam works down there. You know what I mean? Cam works down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's battling down there. Cam is he puts in work in that post though. You know what I mean?
He play his position like he's supposed to. Regardless of how many points he get, he still got about 7, 8 rebounds.
Don't argue.
3, 4 assists, maybe 2 steals. Like yeah, you doing what you're supposed to do because you a big man.
And he know his role.
You're under the goal, and you doing what you was put there to do.
So quick pivot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this. But I'm gonna use this as a quick pivot too. Like I said, as far as the competition and the eras, okay, so we live in an era of awareness where everybody's aware about everything. Everybody has a cause. Everybody's
woke, as they say now.
It's soft, but anyway.
Yeah.
So bullying, right? I would say we all came in through the era of bullying.
But it's not the same these days as it was when we was in school.
I'm saying bullies when we were in school was actually hands-on,
right?
Physical bullies. You might actually get some lunch money taken. You know what I'm saying? So, and the point I'm making is, I think through that, if you could talk to people our age and ask them, okay, if we had that awareness back then, how it is now, of course, it'll be a lot more or a lot less bullying. But my point is, I think that bullying actually helped people in their adult life. Some it really messed them up, and some have to go through therapy.
It depends on
the bullying, how extreme it got.
Yeah, the trauma.
But when you overcame that, I think on the back end, you look back at that and be like, well, that kind of had something to do with it. That you had to look that bully in the face, punch him in the face, do whatever you had to do to get past that point. I think these days that's lacking, to stand up to a bully and say, nah, you ain't get my lunch money, or nah, let's go fight, or whatever. That's not a thing these days.
And I think back in the day it was different because in the era that we all grew up in, it was a situation to where if somebody found out that somebody was being bullied, even if you had nothing to do with the situation,
you intervene.
You going to find who the bully is, and you going to handle the situation. Like, okay, Johnny being bullied, who bullying Johnny? Chris. All right, cool. Tomorrow when I go to school, I'm gonna go confront Chris and tell Chris to leave Johnny alone because Johnny don't bother nobody.
Right.
Now I feel like based on your point, I feel like it's a lot worse because I can bully this man and never lay eyes on him. Yep. That's social bullying. You know what I mean? So that's a lot worse.
But that's That's my point.
That's all, bro.
That's my point, bro. Cyberbullying.
But to
That's
that,
all.
Somebody gonna type a
Man,
message to you and
man.
that hurts your feelings.
Oh,
Oh,
but you know why though?
You know,
look, I get,
But you know why though? Don't have to touch on it, but you know why though? I think it's a situation to where I think this is no shot at nobody as far as their parenting skills or whatever. But you know how some parents have that mindset of I want to protect my child from what I went through.
yeah,
I feel like I feel like that
see
sometimes could be a
I
problem
can see that.
because you are the man that you are because you went through what you went through. So my thing is if you allow your child to be able to go through the trials and tribulations early, when they become adults and they become 14, 15, and 16, when they go through something, it's not life altering and life changing.
I think it's teaching them how to deal with it as opposed to trying to deal with it yourself. As opposed to you stepping in and dealing with that situation for them, you allow them to go through that and live that and try to instruct them on how to do it. Now, if it gets bad, you're a parent. You're not gonna let nobody just pick on your kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to say something
You
sooner
won't-
or later.
sooner or later.
Exactly. But okay, your child come home and say, Dad, he picking on me on the bus. I'm not about to be that overbearing dad to get on the bus and confront the
Oh,
child.
no. First thing you're gonna say is, look, if he bullying you, he bothering you, you let him know. Leave me alone. If he don't leave you alone, then that's when you react to the situation where you have to put up them things or whatever it's gotta be.
Exactly.
I'm saying, other than that, I mean, if you can let the situation go, the situation can go. But if you have to escalate, that's what it's gonna do.
My grandma was like, tell your teacher first as far as
Right.
school
You
situation.
get warnings. You get
Tell your
warnings.
teacher
Right.
first. If that don't change anything,
Then tell them if they don't stop that time.
it was dope.
They wasn't doing all the time.
There's no gray area. Once I notify the teacher, if they don't change it, it's on me.
Keep
My
on.
pops was
It's
like,
on.
damn the teacher. Like,
I ain't
ain't
giving
even.
what I
You know
say.
what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Hey,
just saying, like, it was,
even in today's world, one to come before destruction.
hey, man.
Miss Johnson, he bothering me. They'll tell leave me alone. That's your warning shot.
That's it.
Next time he say something, it's gonna be number 2 pencils everywhere. And
Move some furniture.
Loose leaf papers, the big erasers, crayons, everybody's boxes is just all over the place.
But like you said, it's just a different environment. But our generation and younger generation is totally different, bro. Like, and I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand it. Maybe because I'm older and I don't even understand the way they talk. I don't even understand the language of them now. Now I'm cool as far as understanding how to hold my own, but I listened to a conversation. I ain't understand the damn thing they were saying. You know what I mean?
Man, shut your ass up, fucking you ass. You ass, bitch. Yeah.
I hate, I hate to be that guy, but the things they do with their hands, man, in pictures.
Because they want to all
I
be
don't
in the
understand
game.
why is there a thing? Why just take the picture, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They ain't men,
when you see Casto game time, it's a very flamboyant or stern. It's not no frail. It's no, so I don't know what these little signs is, but it's like, why y'all always gotta do something with your hands, especially with the little boys, man.
But
Little
then
girls, I don't even.
what got me was the
Little
fact
boys.
that, like you said, everybody want to be gangsters these days. But my thing is, the number one code of being a gangster is silence. You know what I mean? The reason why y'all can't be gangsters is y'all talk too much. You know what I mean? Everything is on social media.
If it ain't said, it's posted.
Oh no, it's recorded.
That too.
They record everything.
Yeah.
Tell the police, sir.
They record
They won't
everything.
shut them out.
Like, how can you be a gangster in these days?
How? Back when we grew up, we knew real gangsters. But the crazy part is, we knew real gangsters because we grew up with them and we seen how they move. But my thing is, they didn't dress the part. They dressed just like regular people. But we understood them by the work that they put in. My thing is, if you watch any of the mob movies, any of the gangster movies, they was real gangsters, but they dressed in suits.
That's because of the era. That's because of that time frame.
The time frame.
Like these
when
days,
back
we
in
talking
these
about,
days,
they got
got
skinny jeans. And
Yeah.
Chains and shit. Yeah,
It's
big
just
chains.
it's skinny jeans and bright shoes
Bling bling.
and
You will not rob me and say you a gangster and you wearing pink New Balances. Snap on it.
It be that one with them pink New Balances that'll
Man,
blow your nose.
I'm telling you, they gonna fire
It be the same one with them pink New Balances with the fanny pack on it. Go inside the fanny pack and pull his gun.
because it don't fit in the skinny ass jeans.
But
Because
my thing is, what's cool about being a gangster though? Like I never understood that. Like, what's cool about being a gangster?
it's not necessarily it was never necessarily nothing cool about it. First of all, it just got cool because of movies and music and like being a gangster was never nobody really ever glorified. As long as being real gangsters. They just happen because of the lifestyle and what happens when you are a gangster, quote unquote.
Yeah, the rep. That's what it is.
The girls, the money, the drugs, the walking in and people leaving, the power, just all of that is glorified because all people want that in their regular life. They want the gangster life without the gangster work. They don't want to be gangsters. They want
until they what come with it. Yeah. Until they get the first 48 and get in their room and get to talking.
Exactly.
They get that first meal.
Cigarette. You know what I mean?
But everybody get gangster and they in that interrogation room. They start throwing them numbers at you.
Yeah,
Man, ain't that been 17 hours?
Give you that time. So,
Go give me a Big Mac and clean everything you want.
Man, so you say you out for a Red Lobster.
Yeah, I tell you everything.
Man, you look in that little room here, he got a bib on, hands in the air with a bullet in his finger.
Oh, you told
it's over for you.
You told him. It's all for you. It's all for you. For the jam.
Yeah,
You doing that.
You are good as told on. You can believe that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I
And
don't.
then that's when they come in the room. You know your man got you right.
Look at him fucked up.
Man, look, you know you been
Everybody want to have that. Everybody loves the spoils. They love what they see in the movies and music, bro. People love that what they see, but don't understand what you have to go through to attain that.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
a whole
the
lot
problem,
behind
you know what
all
I'm
of
saying?
that stuff.
It's like we always say, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Well, that's true, but the people that kill people do it for the man.
Because they
Listen,
can't fight.
I'm talking about
They don't fight no more, no way, man.
no.
That part.
They don't dance no more. They don't dance no
So, bro,
more.
you can see some craziest video. Before we came, I was in my truck. Looking at a video. Dude held the door for the dude that killed him.
What?
Like he coming out the store. This is how unaware that these little dudes be. And when we grew up and we had a problem with somebody, we knew what is
Right, where you gonna
I'm
be
talking
at.
about, it's a swivel.
Vicinity you
Because
be.
you ain't reason it ain't but this big.
Yeah, I mean,
But the difference is, that's what make all of us different. Because I'm not going. Okay, first of all, if I know, for example, it's finna snow, I'm not gonna wait until it starts snowing to go get my groceries. My thing is, for example, if I know you got a problem with me, I'm not gonna wait until you come find me. Hey man, her old boy ain't like you. No doubt, I'm going to find you. You know what I mean? Because that way, when I come find you, then hey, it's smoke when I see you. You know what I mean?
You already got it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not about to sit here waiting like a sitting duck for you to come find me. I'm coming to find you.
man coming out the store. And mind you, it had to be a setup because this car is right here. 4 cats in the car, but you don't know that till after my man shooting my man. I mean, he's talking about just point blank straight shot him in the head. Dude coming out the store held the door for the cats coming in the store. The cats coming in the store was one of them I'm talking was backwards. The dude that was coming in held the door for cats coming out. When he held the door, I guess he wasn't paying attention to who was on the door for him. So when he held the door, dude took about 2-3 steps out, turned around, shot him in the head. When he shot him, his homeboy ran off, the car open. All of them did not come out and shoot. So I'm like, this had to be a setup. I don't know who called who or whatever, but it was quick. I'm like, bro, how
Well,
did you
the guy
guys shoot?
shooting the homeboys that got shot, was they his homeboys or they reacted?
Nah, the dude that, my man, they were shooting at the other one.
Okay.
All this area basically, the dude that shot my man went to the car. And all them dudes in the car got out and started shooting toward the other way. So there had to be some type of, but I'm just saying, like, how did you not know this dude was, or did you, I don't know the situation, but I'm just saying, what was you in, how deep were you in to where you open a door and then you dead?
That's tough.
I mean, you literally,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like that quick. You don't even know, I mean, I'm guessing he didn't know, because how could you not know you got to be able to do like that serious? Like, that's crazy.
You gotta stay woke, man.
That's
And it starts when kids are young, man. Like with my daughter, I'm always aware of what she got going on. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what these kids dealing with,
And
man.
that's tough. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. On some like we all sometimes we have kids. Y'all basically have kids to an extent. We all have dealt with kids. It's hard to you can know to an extent of what they do, but when they get to a certain age, that trails off because
Yeah,
the
'cause
higher they go up,
secretive
the
stuff.
less you start to know.
And I
They
feel
don't
like
want you to know everything.
true, but I feel like that has a lot to do with your parenting, if that makes sense. Because if you run a household and it's very strict, then they feel like as soon as they get the least bit of freedom, they gonna go and boom, straight buck wild. But you gotta have that balance to where they don't sneak and hide stuff from me, to where it's that open relationship to where they feel comfortable talking to you about anything. You know what I mean? And that's the platform I try to provide for my daughter, to where I understand you 12 and you going through what you're going through, but I have an open door policy with her, to where at any given moment, whatever I'm doing is not important. When she comes to talk to me, everything stops at that moment. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what she's going to tell me, but at that point, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? Okay, what? Okay, which one? Which one talk about? I don't care if it's why Peter Pan peanut butter got a fairy on the bottom. You know what I mean?
Is it gay? No,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but then again, I feel like some adults get so caught up in the
Gang.
I feel like some adults get so caught up in the realm of their daily routine and what they got going on, they have a tendency to omit when their child is going through something. So then their child starts to eternalize what they're going through. Then they turn to social media. They turn to their friends. They turn to every other outlet except for the one they're supposed to turn to, which is the parent. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what you're saying is spot on. I'm glad that you got that type, because you need that kind of communication, or at least making her comfortable enough to where when she starts to get up to 14, 15, 16, that door has been open. So now she's more comfortable in coming to tell you dot, dot, dot. Having said that, as she's getting 14, 15, 16, she's going to have that open door, but she's also going to have things that she keeps to herself. That's just life. That's because we did it. Like, a lot of parents forget to remember what they did.
And that's what scares me.
You have to, like, you can't be a parent and not factor in what you did when you were a kid. Now, granted, you might not want to think about the bad stuff, but you have to. And I'm not saying that your kid's going to do that, but you have to at least put that in your mind that it's on the table.
But you went through that and you've experienced that, so you can talk to your kid from experience. Absolutely. And not something you saw, something you heard. Hey, I've been through that. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. This was the outcomes. You can talk from experience because you've actually went through it. Versus, I understand you got a little, whatever the case may be. I've been there. I've done that. It ain't no good outcome. This, that, and the third. You know what I
The
mean?
problem with that is kids, bro. Like,
They hard headed as hell. You know what I mean?
You can tell them, hey man, don't touch that door. If you touch that door, it's gonna burn your hand.
They gotta see if it's gonna burn.
Sooner or later.
But some adults do that. Some adults do that.
That's why. That's why I say there are.
That's where it comes from.
That's why I say there is no age on being an adult, bro. You got 50-year-olds who still kids out here.
Mm-hmm.
Hard headed.
Like they ain't no
groceries.
Ain't no kids on being an adult, man. It's just a maturity level. Like I'm talking about, it's grown men. It is a state of mind. It is grown men out here who are still children.
True. Okay, and this is a great conversation. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I'm a pivot just a tad, because it was a conversation that came up when I was at work. I forgot, but I was at work somewhere. So I'm gonna ask you, because we all basketball gurus. What year did the when the Warriors was stacked, when it had KD and all that? What year was it? Like early 2000?
17, maybe 16. Up and down.
7-game series. That team against 96 Bulls. Who you take?
Can I say something?
I got to say, okay, man, that's wait.
No,
That's not. That's not.
That's not good.
That's crazy.
what you mean?
Because I'm so much of a
Well, don't be biased. You know what I mean?
like I'm gonna be because I'm so much of a Michael Jeffrey Jordan fan. And I'm gonna say I don't care who you got unless you got Jesus and niggas. You're not beating that man in the 7-game series. I don't care. Like I've heard people
You
say,
might not make it 5.
I promise you. Like I'm sorry, man. I get Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, I get it.
That team was stacked though.
That team was stacked. I'll give you that. But you give
But look at the matchups.
You give me
Look at the matchups.
You talking about the year they had Robin?
Yeah, look at the matchups. Because you got Robin against Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a good one. Then you got Pippen probably go Clay.
Probably.
Pippen
going KD or Clay.
Yeah. Pippen probably go KD.
Pippen going KD or Clay. Jordan might go KD just because people gonna say he can't.
But where you got Horace Grant?
See, Horace Grant was on the early team.
On the other team. Okay, who was starting 5 for the 96 team? Ron Harper.
Good coach.
Because this is the second 3P team.
Yeah, that's what Ron Harper. Yes, Kukoc on their team.
I want to say Robin was playing.
Steve Kerr. Don't forget him. Yeah,
he was actually on the first.
Yeah, but the X Factor gonna be Ron Harper and Curry. That's gonna be the matchup. You know what I mean? Ron Harper and Curry.
Curry beat up.
Huh?
Curry beat up. He gonna have to hit some acrobatic threes. Because first, all that week, Jordan gonna be on Harper's ass. You know who you going.
But
you know what I expect you to do.
So we
You
know,
bet not mess up.
And you lock him up. You lock him up. We'll take care of the rest.
we know Pippen. I wouldn't say he was a better defender than Jordan, but he was a better lone defender. He could defend multiple positions.
True.
He can guard the one, and he probably can guard a big, strong four if
He going that's not because he going to Ewing.
All right, but my thing is, who's stopping KD from scoring?
Scottie Pippen.
He's not going to stop it, bro.
Now you saying
I'm saying that there's nobody on the 96.
We've seen KD. I love Kevin Durant.
Hold on.
KD been stopped this era with these plays. We talking about his holiness himself.
Yes.
With actual. Talking about playing.
I'm talking about Michael
Say it again,
Jordan.
Red. What you just say? You said no.
Nobody on the Bulls team from 1991 to 1998 can stop Kevin Durant.
So you saying that Jordan couldn't guard Durant?
Yeah, how more plainer can I? No, that's a mismatch because Kevin Durant is 7 feet
If
tall.
you're saying that it's a
And he
mismatch
can
for
shoot
it is a
and dribble.
mismatch for everybody to guard Kevin Durant.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
It's not about that. What I'm telling
Now
you.
they might beat him.
Kevin Durant is how much does Kevin Durant weigh?
Probably about 7 foot, maybe about, I'll say maybe 210 pounds.
You giving him 210?
I might give him 210.
That boy about $170. Maybe.
That's frail.
No, I cannot sit here and believe that you saying Pippen
We
couldn't
talking
guard
about-
KD.
We talking about playing.
I ain't saying
Are we talking about playing in
that.
KD's defensive this era, or we talking about that?
See,
era?
that's different now. Now, because now you can put your hands on KD. You can push him and knock him off his pivot when he got his back to you. You can do all that. Now you can't. You can't touch him. They turn on.
Yeah, they can just turn and shoot in your face. So, but either way, KD is the one. I guess let's just say KD's in X Factor, right? Let's say KD's in that.
Okay,
But in that same sense, if you asking who gonna stop KD,
Who gonna stop Jordan?
who on that team is stopping number 23 on the other team?
We see, you gotta think about it. If you
That's gonna be
slow him down,
But
he's still gonna incorporate the rest of his team.
Exactly.
But he's not a pass first guy.
who is gonna step in front of that man and prevent him from dropping 35?
And you know Clay played good defense.
Brett,
Clay was a defensive man.
Now,
It was a
as you
3
said, look at the height difference.
That's about the same size.
Yeah, they're about the same. Clay's about 6.
You saying Clay can guard Jordan?
6'6".
I'm saying
Jordan
that
like
it
six,
can
that's
happen.
all. Clay like 6.
It can happen.
Like 6'5", 6'6".
It can happen.
I think they give him like 6'5".
So you're talking to somebody who don't even think Michael Jordan is the greatest player.
He don't. That's why I like talking. Cause I already know. I already know
I'm
this.
not even going to,
So he just hard for him to admit that.
Yeah.
In fact, that what I'm saying
now,
is true.
I play ball, so I know Jordan, what he can do. I've seen it. That motherfucker, he's tough. One of the toughest. We talking 9-time
It's
defensive,
not one
all
of,
defensive
it is
team.
the toughest.
The toughest.
In your
It is
opinion,
The
in
toughest.
your opinion, who better than Jordan?
Kobe Bryant. One. And that's just my opinion.
I mean,
Yes.
I ain't gonna say he better. I'll
They
say
close.
You
They
know,
close. Yeah,
They close.
They close.
Yeah.
My three: Kobe, KD, Melo. 1, 2, 3. That's my
So you
book.
think Kenny Miller better than Jordan?
It's my book, Jay. Yeah.
You right. It's your book.
It's my book. Let
You
me
put
write
down a
this
short
story.
chapter.
It's tough.
Let me write this story. Kevin
That
Durant
book
is
paperback.
unguardable.
That's a
Unguardable.
paperback book.
Nobody. You
It's
can't
wet.
put nobody in front of me.
I know somebody I could put in front of one of
You
my
can't even
favorites.
put KG in front of me.
You crazy.
He will
You
kill
are
him.
crazy.
He will kill him.
KG, you are crazy.
Some of Minnesota kept
We talking about
Minnesota.
the house
Kevin's
I'm
on
talking
there.
about highest paid player in the NBA. Kevin
Big ticket
Durant.
KG.
Yeah.
No way.
Kevin, he ain't
No way.
athletic. He ain't smooth enough to
Nah.
even
What?
keep the D on KD.
I'm gonna go back to the original. I'm gonna go back to the original. We talking about that Bulls team versus that go because this has been talked about before.
Go State.
Honestly, I do, just because of the 3-ball. Honestly, the only thing that's gonna change it is maybe the 3-ball. But what's gonna happen is the Bulls gonna adjust their defense and step out.
Mhm.
And then again, I asked to the who is stopping Michael Jordan on the Golden State
Then
Warriors?
you got the other white guy on the outside, Michael. What's his name? Hornacek.
No, they had
Did they?
Steve Kerr.
they had Steve Kerr.
Yes,
No, he was starting. I'm talking about coming off the
But I
bench.
want to
What was
say
him?
It was
That's Utah.
Utah had
I
one.
thought, but you
But I
got
want to say
Yeah.
I can't remember. I might check that. But like, I don't want to use my phone.
But
it was Jud Bush.
Bush was on the Bulls, but
It was
I know
Jud
they
Bush.
had Kukoc too.
Yeah,
They had a lot of
I
role
can go as
players.
far as to say the 3-peat team for the Lakers is better than the 3-peat Bulls. Both of them.
But the Bulls beat them with Magic, Worthy, and Kareem. The three-headed monster.
Lakers. I'm
And,
talking about
and what they do?
Kobe,
You talking about
Shaq, now.
Kobe, Shaq.
Yeah. I'm talking
No,
about
they
that,
wouldn't.
like
No, they wouldn't.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what, dog. That's my only problem when I come because I'm gonna say Jordan is gonna win every time except for in that situation because I'm so much of a Kobe fan and Shaq fan. Kobe and Shaq to deal with at that time is tough. That's tough, bro.
I don't care what nobody say.
That's tough.
I'm taking
Jordan
23 and
Jordan
red against anybody.
Jordan would have had him and Kobe would have been. It'd have been a whole thing with them, just them two.
Well, you know they played.
That guy in the
They
paint
played
today, that dude in the paint?
Rodney.
No. Even Robin would do his thing with Shaq, but when Shaq was in that mode,
What's my man's name?
Superman
Luke
book.
Longley.
Exactly. Bill Whittington.
Yeah, them
Them
boys
boys
will
would
kill.
Them boys would kill them.
Luke Longley got
They
dunked
gonna
on every
die.
time
They
they
gonna
played.
die.
Shaq is
Yeah.
killing them.
They're going to die.
You think LeBron better than Kobe?
No.
Oh, fuck.
You asking me? No, I'm
No.
a Kobe fan.
You know, but see, that's what everybody be saying. Everybody compare LeBron to Jordan and then skip over Kobe like he just
Well, they do say he the king.
Well, I mean, yeah, he called. Listen.
Just self-proclaimed.
I'm not gonna take anything away
The
from
king.
that guy because he has had his
I mean,
longevity alone
is great.
is crazy. I mean, to come in the door starting at
40.
19,
18,
Oh, yeah.
19.
Oh,
And I rock with
Yeah.
LeBron.
18, 19.
I mean,
Talking about All-Stars. Second year,
he
he
come
started
in
as
averaging
All-Star.
20 and 10 almost at 19, 18 years old.
And 7. Don't forget about
I mean, you know what I mean? So,
it's like 20,
I mean,
5, 7, and 7.
yeah, I'm talking about as a rookie. Like
7, like
a
28
kid
points
in the
7
NBA, you
points,
step
7
in.
rebounds.
Okay, well,
So I'm not taking
we've all been around, and this is a very, I ain't gonna say controversial,
It ain't.
but just to bring it a little closer to home.
Bring it down here.
Best point guard come through reason,
That's always gonna
past or present.
that's gonna be an error thing. That's gonna be an error. That's gonna be tiered off into whatever you went to school.
Your opinion.
If you had
You
a
know,
decent point guard that was you probably gonna lean toward.
y'all know being the only white man in the picture in the championship
Shout out to
game.
Jeff. Shout out
Had
to
this
Jeff.
conversation on Friday,
Shout
right?
out to Jeff, yeah.
He said he think it's Deontay right now because of the simple fact of his shiftiness, but it was CC, but CC didn't have his shiftiness. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
Point guard?
yeah, the point guard. That's I mean, it's a difference because You got to think
Y'all,
since he was like
y'all forgetting about Lil Hands.
Dominique.
Forgetting about Dominique Stevenson. He got a ring. He got a championship.
Yeah, he got a ring.
Man, like it's
He
like
I
that.
mean, it's a toss up because we have a lot. We have a lot. of
yes,
It been some
yeah,
killers to come through reason to put that jersey on.
but it would be hard to argue Deontay. Honestly.
It would, because he could do
It
everything.
would be hard to take him off of that spot. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's been some monsters at point guard to come through, but Deontay special.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
He's a
Like Superman.
he's
bro.
different.
the only like as far as the way his like shiftiness and his ball handling, he can shoot. The only person that the last time I physically seen that Dominique was nice with it, and that damn Dennis McCurdy.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what, bro?
I like
Clarence
Clarence Warren too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Clarence.
I like Clarence.
No matter what your superpower is, if you are real good at dribbling, I can dribble too. I got some handles. If you are the best shooter, guess what? I can shoot too. If you can play defense, if you got defense on lock, I can play D too, bro. That's why I call him Superman, because Superman is the baddest comic superhero to ever be invented. That is my opinion.
Superman.
It's Superman.
I say Batman.
Oh, listen, bro.
He's
We ain't gonna get on the argument of Marvel, but
He's
of your superheroes, period. But just think about this. You might not be the best at everything.
He just
but
got
you're
money.
right there with the best at everything. If your special power is X-ray vision, that's what you can do the best. So can I. If you the fastest man ever lived, I might not be the fastest, but guess what? I'm right there with you, bro. We like this. Everything. He's good at everything,
all
G.
until
Till what? Kryptonite come, Lex Luthor. But that's another story, Jan. But understand, he's the best.
but Batman though,
He ain't
Batman-
done. He'll
Batman
break.
was
He will crush him.
Batman was that dude,
He
man.
beat Batman up too. He beat Batman.
We ain't got no time to get on this.
I swear,
We ain't got no time
practice
today.
Listen to him crack some nut
Bro,
with the cracker,
He
buddy.
can't. Fast.
Because I'm with Raymond. I believe Superman is the alpha superhero just because of it's. I don't even want to get into everything, but
1929, the voice. I don't know what I say.
What I will say, if you give Bruce Wayne a week to prep for anything,
He gonna find
it
out.
is OVER.
Yeah.
But
I don't care.
if you catch him at one of his meetings
Bro.
when he in his suit and you kill him,
Man,
he's
please.
It is safe. He is dead.
You get Batman anytime. I tell you what, if you ain't seen it,
You know, but
go watch Doom.
okay.
That'll show you exactly who Batman is.
But look, bro.
Because when I tell you he single-handedly cut off the Justice League one by one, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman,
No, Batman,
all that. Crazy.
bro. But Batman can. I don't think Batman can win.
Bro, bro, you have to. He didn't
He's
do it.
just naturally outnumbered.
Bro.
He's naturally out over.
When you know,
Batman can be laying in his bed and he can say,
you know, started Justice League
up tomorrow.
You know,
Superman
Justice
can come
League.
down. He can hear that shit.
The Batman started. You know, they kicked him out. You want to know why they kicked him out? Because he was the one. Because of what he did. Like he was the reason why all of them got. They was like, bro, why would you do that?
I know
He
somebody
was
who
like, the reason why I did that is because y'all.
I know
stuff I got to be able to.
last comment. We gonna change
They
the.
can't win.
I know somebody who can beat Superman,
You can't win.
and I'll put my money and my
You
brother
lost.
Justin Bridges will agree 1,000%.
You lost.
Goku.
He's not.
You
a-
have
come-
lost.
Now,
Bro, all I can say, Jay, is when we leave, we'll show you something. Google Death Battle, because they already did it.
Bro.
And you're not going to be happy when you see it.
Listen, bro.
You're not.
ain't no way Superman beat Goku.
You're not going to be happy.
Go hard, what on? You know
They
what I mean?
wanted to test Superman's strength, right? And
Mhm.
this is in the comic book. We don't get off story. This is comic book. So this ain't nothing. This is comic, the real comic. They want to test his strength. So this one, he got on a weight simulator and it simulated the weight of the earth, Jed.
And he pumped it.
He lifted it for 24 days straight. Whoo, 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 and dropped 1 bead of sweat.
That man mean right there.
1 bead,
And
bro.
that's with a regular son.
Yeah.
With the regular son.
That's not even counting the difference.
With a different one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is regular
The
son.
regular son, you know. And they was in the reason he dropped the 1 bead of sweat because they was in the center of the earth. The sun he couldn't rejuvenate. The 1 bead, that's what he dropped because he couldn't rejuvenate. But you can't whoop him, man. He can do everything. He can do everything, bro. He can do everything. He can do everything. Yeah. You lay in your bed and you can say, I'm gonna kill a man tomorrow. And he can hear that shit across the If he say he gonna kill Jan, you can't hear him, Jan. You gonna be like, all right, be 5, 6 cheeseburgers tonight. I'm sleeping on good. Toes wiggling. I'm gonna kill Jan tomorrow. You know you dead. But let you say that in your sleep. Them always gonna say, Jan said he gonna kill me 27 miles away from here. Okay. You dead. 27 miles away. I heard this Jan whispering. What tell you something, Jan?
One thing, hey, I know when to bow out gracefully.
Hey, but hey, that's opinion though. It's like asshole. Everybody got one.
That's fact.
Yeah, it counts. That's
I mean, what can you say, brother?
He's tough. He's the best, bro. But that's my opinion, man. But that's like Deontay. That's what I'm saying. He can do everything that you want in a point guard. He can do it. He check it all. Oh man, he can just shoot, man. He ain't got no left hand.
No, he do
Yeah.
both.
But you know what?
Everything.
What like bothers me is that not enough schools actually look at Reefer though. Like, what else do we got to do to prove that there's some talent down here, bro?
It's not big enough.
We don't have the capacity.
Yeah, it's not big enough.
Like, we only a 2A school.
Exactly.
So
It's not big enough.
most of the 4A, the 3A, they got 5, 6, and 7A schools.
I ain't know it went past,
But they ain't winning.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if they winning or not because I ain't never really
But they
looked
got
into it.
they got the publicity. They got the what we need. They got they in the
Like,
front of the crowd.
That's what makes,
everything.
honestly, that's what makes Kendra and Deontay so special because they have to go out and prove this.
Right.
Because
bring
they in the
notice.
small local and they the biggest things around. So when they go to these other places, everybody like, man, they ain't like that. When you see Deontay, like, man, that look
Yeah.
he ain't there when that ball get checked. You like, oh, okay,
man.
damn, I know.
I know.
And
all
when
that.
you and Kendra, you pretty much, oh shit.
Yeah, you know.
You already, when you see this
already
dude,
know.
like, okay, maybe.
You already know.
So,
He
but
different.
at the same time, you had just because they come from
But
this
see,
small.
that's where they gonna
that
mess
group.
up though. They see them two, they know about them two. Then you gotta go with the unrecognizable. You got J9.
Yeah, you got everybody else playing
Then
the
you got
role.
the other ones,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, coming in doing their little part.
Yeah.
See,
Like, what's up, man?
that's how Reeves will need to play it, really. You know what I'm saying?
I see a rain coming this year.
And I thought I saw Ross trying to get them more involved. The secondary players trying to get them more involved in the offense because he know what he got with his
So basically, at the John Wall tournament, that was the who's who of North Carolina, right?
No, but you had teams from California. You had teams from everywhere at the John Wall tournament.
Oh man.
So it wasn't just North Carolina teams.
Oh, okay.
You had teams from California. You had teams from everywhere. You know what I mean? And Reeves won it 2nd year in a row. This first time ever high school that went back to back at the John Wall tournament.
Back to back.
And then the crazy part is the very first game was against Farmville Central, team they playing in state last year.
Yeah, that was a rematch.
It was a battle. You know what I mean?
I think they still they beat them by like 5, didn't
Yeah.
Still whooping.
Hey,
Loss. Ain't that what we
Loss.
say when we play a game?
I promise.
Loss is a loss.
If I beat you by
If I beat you by a bucket,
I mean, it's still something to be reckoned with, man. Just y'all start looking at Reeves, man. There's some dogs down here, bro. I know we small.
breed a lot of talent.
Exactly. I know we small. I know we only 2A, but there's some dogs down here in the field. What have we got to prove? We the football capital of the world. We got more rings than anybody. I mean,
well, see, now it's gonna get tough because now once we get past the golden era of Deontay and Kendra, now we got to see what's next on the horizon.
but the middle school team good too.
I know, but I'm just saying when you have
Generational
standouts like that, and now you have to see what's next after. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's hard to judge or scale like, damn, okay, so Reeves will. when you think about it from honestly a longevity standpoint, it's been a lot of talent that coming from this area.
Yeah.
But now with them two standouts, it's like, okay, now what's the next one? Now what follows the Kendra and Kelvin?
But people don't realize what's scary. They got another year left.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like with that coming to an end, now it's okay. Well, reasonable. Okay, now so now what?
That's what we're gonna do next. Yeah.
And so who's on deck? You know, like, who's the next guy?
You on deck. You next. You on next. You on deck. You talking about baseball. You on deck. You on deck. You on deck.
And I feel like now, I feel like it's important now that coach start filtering in pieces
Oh yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you already know what you got with what you have now. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I think Cam a senior, J9 a senior, Christian a senior. So from your starters, only two coming back, and that's Deontay and Kendrick. I mean, the other
If Kendrick play, I heard he's gonna just play football. Then he's gonna transfer straight to Oregon straight after the football season. Like he's gonna graduate early and go on to school.
nothing wrong with that.
I heard he ain't gonna play basketball again next year, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard. You know when you heard stuff. Yeah.
But whatever.
I'm glad he went to Oregon because I do like Oregon.
Well, whatever decision he makes, I support it.
Yeah, he from here, so hey.
They got some ass jerseys too.
Hey, send me a jersey, man.
Yeah, I need one too.
You know what I mean? So
I take
With
t-shirt.
Big Dre on the back.
you know,
Yeah,
whatever
t-shirt.
decision he makes,
Yeah,
support it.
snap something.
Drake.
I take a towel. One cool ass Oregon towel.
Yeah, give me a hat.
You know what I mean?
I don't even wear hats, but I take one.
Give me a
So
butt.
you know, just Kendrick, do your thing, man. The city gonna stand behind you. That goes for any of the players, wherever all y'all
Anybody
go.
breaking anywhere, we gonna
Jerry,
support
Jerry and Carolina, we gonna stand
Yeah.
behind you. So
Yeah.
any
Best believe I'm gonna try to make it to one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, anybody who goes anywhere and does anything,
I mean, we support
we support.
all
We gonna stand behind you.
every local businesses, local players.
Everything.
Uh,
Breezeville bound.
We can start naming off the headquarters. What's the ones?
Cutting room, cut above barbershop, all the local
100
businesses.
clothing,
Faded.
and
All
all
of
care.
faded barbershop.
barbershop. We got a lot of local businesses that support us, and we thank y'all, man. So we just getting started. Don't plan to let y'all down, but
Nah.
Just trying to get it together.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Do
But
it.
yeah, we got a lot of people that definitely tap in with us, and we appreciate it. We definitely do. We love it. We appreciate all that.
Oh yeah.
Anything, else y'all wanna
Anything else
check
you wanna
out?
holler at, Big J?
Just like you blanked out for a second.
No, I'm
Yep.
good. Like, I don't have
He sounds
anything else. I don't think I
He don't even like smoke.
You like he was you like he was just like
No, I don't have anything
Y'all know what he was thinking about? I'm finna go give me some D.
Man, we ain't gonna
Oh, yes. Hey, shout to Pete.
yeah, shout out to Pete.
I'm on the way.
That's what he was thinking about when he was on.
That's what we call it. Think about peace.
Let me get a fried special.
Hey man, one
Sound
time
like
like
look right in Pete's, man. Y'all people, man, Pete's look like it's dark. Like until you get in and start eating, you're happy with it. It looks like you need to be brighter, man. Like I don't know, change up the logo or something.
Yeah,
Look too
like
dark.
spruce it up a little bit.
Yeah, it look dark.
Yeah, I'm the only one around.
Smelling all that.
I like the food.
Me
I
too.
love it, man. I love it.
yeah, it's good, man.
You can reason you don't like
The
Pete's.
service is good. It's just they need like a.
reason
you don't like
peace. Say fuck you.
I also kind of want to talk about short sugars.
Man, what?
I don't even know why you never was invited there.
I don't eat
I don't
pork,
know how it goes.
but what's going
You know
on?
how it
with
goes.
that?
Stay
It's a
out.
closed
I
head.
mean, I heard they
Like,
closed.
they had business.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Lots of business.
Every time I roll up there, it was every time I roll up there, it was packed.
I would be lying if I said when I walked in there and Reed House,
It didn't feel
I
weird.
felt
See
really
that
black.
Like a music
now,
shop.
I felt
now,
real black.
I felt out of place when I went in short shootings because I had to go get changed for the wash. Went in there, it was like every white face just looked at me. What are you doing here? Like I'm just coming to get some change.
What are you doing here, boy?
Now let me know.
I mean, it wasn't like that.
And I'm just
but,
saying,
you know,
but you
that's
can't
just the way
feel
it
how you
felt.
feel when you go in.
Yeah,
place.
just that's the way.
Having
it felt.
said that, I will say they had the I don't know if I ever had the teenage breakfast.
Bussin'.
Man, listen.
See, I ain't never eat there because I ain't think they had nothing good with the
The
pig.
teenage breakfast.
Man.
Well,
Classic.
that was
You
that
told me
was
about
shit
that a long time ago.
Took a
And that was
roll
around
man,
for a
eat that
long
teenage
time.
breakfast.
So
They did.
man, went smack.
I
But
felt
it
like
was
smack
I like it. You
down.
know me.
oh,
Nobody
they
else.
closed the door, so I guess.
Yeah, it's over with. Ain't no
Yes,
more.
yes, it's
Ain't no
over.
more eggs with the old fashioned toast. It's over with.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Over
but
with.
we
So,
go get the barbecue Jones, barbecue sandwiches.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you, bro. I messed around and got hooked on somebody else's homemade barbecue. So by the time I actually tasted Short Sugar's barbecue, I
It
was
wasn't worth
disappointed.
it. Yeah.
Because I like how you a barbecue spot and it wouldn't bust it like to me. Because I was eating somebody do it at home
Right.
and do it for real, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, when you get somebody that can do it, and
Shout out to Larry too.
and you go to a restaurant and get it, it don't taste the same.
Oh man,
It just don't like.
Come on, when you got a dude out there, bald head black dude smoking pig for 12, sweating bullets out there.
You went
Talking
baboon
about,
on
yeah,
the
when I pull this off, boy, you don't be on.
Mhm.
Man, when he pull it off, he
It went baboon on
man,
them.
lost his mind out there behind that grill.
Mm-hmm.
You got 8-9 butts on that thing and show.
Well, see, you
She
got
done
to
sissified you off the pig.
So all hearts and minds are clear.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, we good, man.
Real good.
Fifth installment.
We'll spot you 5.
Fifth installment.
We got some more coming.
5 down.
We just got the authorization to be able to shoot live on the Riesel games.
Yes,
So-
indeed.
We're going live, bitches. We gonna be there.
So
Like to cuss a little bit, man.
I'm sorry, sir. So look for
A
that.
little bit, yeah. I've been real PG-13.
Yeah, we
We don't believe in it.
I let them fly.
Man,
I put wings on.
we could cuss, so it's fine.
So
90 miles an hour.
and to the young man,
I put
and to the young man who I know I ain't gonna put it out there.
To the young mother.
Y'all have a good evening.
You talking about? You young man, AJ.
I ain't gonna say
What
that.
young man? Oh yeah, AJ. You coming on the show, bro. We're gonna set you right here beside my boy Milk. You can sit right there.
We're gonna
He
bring.
gonna teach you the
A
ropes,
lot
bro.
of people been asking. We might make AJ the first official guest. Of the
AJ.
podcast.
So AJ, get your thoughts together.
Please,
You coming
no.
You coming right on beside
And
me. I
I'll
know.
say this on camera.
No.
Why, bro? Now you got to come, man. We want
No.
He got a lot of football knowledge to share with you, Chad. Whole lot.
That'd be great.
Whole lot of knowledge.
What does it
to share
look
with
like?
you.
Man, who, man?
Man, let that man
Let who?
go, man.
He got next, man.
When did he strap up some shoes to get on the court?
Nah, bro, he got next.
He got next, man. He got next.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a real fight. And I'm gonna egg it on.
He got next.
Yeah, he got next. So AJ, get it together, bro. You coming up.
Get your thoughts together, AJ. You coming, baby?
What's about your 5?